Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United Dash, the channel for United fans. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Right, let's get right into some issues that have been concerning a lot of United fans. Yes, we're going to talk about the Ten Hag thing, but we'll put that on another video. First of all, what has gone wrong with Marcus Rashford? What the fuck has happened to Marcus Rashford? Right, we all saw last season under Ole, he struggled. He had an injury, but Ole played him till he was literally burnt out. And this is what the problem seemed to have started. He eventually went for his shoulder surgery. He came back. He went to the Euros. He didn't even play in the Euros. He was literally vilified for missing a penalty in the Euros. He literally did not take part in the Euros because he was literally not fit. Fast forward this season. This season, he wasn't. He went for his surgery. He came back, not fully fit, and it's all completely gone fucking wrong. Now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was fired. Marcus Rashford, under Ole, he played whether he was off form or not. He was always guaranteed a first team starting place. But with the change in leadership, with the change in managership at United, Rangnick has said, if you're off form, you're not going to play. And obviously, he has brought in Elanga, who has been absolutely phenomenal. Rashford has no reason to be bitter. My thing here is this. Marcus Rashford has talent. We all know that. He's from the academy. He's homegrown. He's a local lad from Manchester. We love him. But the point of the matter, he is not delivering this season. It seems to have all gone bloody wrong. Now, all we can say is he has the talent. He can do it, but he's not doing it. What are the contributing factors? Is he still injured? Is he still hurting? Hasn't he responded? But we can see it seems the training regime that Rangnick's introduced seems to be affecting his playing style. Yes, Ronaldo's there. Yes, Sancho's there. But you got to look at this from another angle. He is the face of Manchester United. But you got to understand, he's not delivering. He has scored 4 goals in about 15 games. He's played a sub in nearly 9. But why is he a sub? Why is he not starting? You can only start someone who you can see is delivering on the field. But we can all see he's not delivering. His passing is poor. His crosses are poor. His shooting, poor. So you got to ask yourself, what the fuck has gone wrong? Even his ability to dribble has slowed down. Head down, he loses his, what I'll say, his drive. When he loses the ball, he loses concentration, he loses focus. He's like, he can't be bothered. It's like, I can't be asked to chase the guy. It's like he's giving up. There's no oomph, there's no energy. At 24, people at 21, 22, people said this guy was going to be the next Ronaldo or the next Rooney for Manchester United. There's still time, but obviously it seems to have all gone bloody wrong somewhere down the bloody line. But we can say this again. What can he do to improve himself? He could improve by being focused and putting his head up and believing in his ability and work as a team player and stop looking down and getting frustrated anytime it doesn't work out. He's all upset. He loses his focus. He heads down and it's all over. Elanga, the surprise replacement, has absolutely set the place on fire. Elanga, pace, energy, fire, dribbling, completed, always on point. Then Sancho has now gone to the left wing and Sancho has literally made the left side his own. Marcus Rashford has to get past Sancho, get past Elanga. I don't even know how he's going to do it. Does he go to the right? He's been put on the right and it's gone completely, absolutely wrong. He cannot deliver crosses. He's made a few assists, but it's down to he's only scored 4 goals in about 17 games, which is an average of 0.59, which is really, really poor. He's the 75th on the score sheet of Premiership scorers this season. Can Rangnick help him? Yes, he can. He says Rashford is doing well in training, but if you're doing well in training, it doesn't mean you're doing fucking well on the real game. See what I mean? Remember what Ole used to say? Diallo was blowing it up in training. Did he ever play him? No. Thank you very much. So let's look at this from another angle. Right, Marcus Rashford has to also take a look at himself. Like Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror. Who is the man in the mirror? Are you the man in the mirror? You got to take responsibilities. But instead of taking responsibilities, Marcus Rashford said, I'm going to look at my options, which means I'm going to look elsewhere. Really, mate? Really, mate? When you can see you are fucking up, the least you could do is go back in there, figure it out, and come back strong. But you now trying to hold the club hostage by saying, I'm going to look at other options. My phone has been ringing. His agent said the phone has been ringing non-stop. Okay, so let me get this. The contract renewal is up for next season. So is this one way of trying to hold United ransom to pay him a bigger contract? But I'm saying rewarding him for absolutely what? Don't get me wrong, he's done a phenomenal job for making sure the kids of England get a lunch, especially those kids who are not privileged. The underprivileged kids who cannot afford school lunch, he's made sure the government provides lunch for them. That's nice, cute and dandy, but on the football pitch, he's just totally fucking up. And this is where we have a problem. Yes, he is a local chap, but we've got to understand, when Marcel was lazy, the fans booed, the fans told he's lazy, blah, blah, blah. He's at Sevilla. Marcus Rashford is doing absolutely nothing different from Martial. The fact of the difference is, technically Martial's a better player who just doesn't seem to know where he's going. He simply has that lazy attitude, and that's where Marcus Rashford is today. That laziness, that inability to want to chase, that inability to focus, the inability to put your head up and stop putting your head down and run into blank spaces that are not helping the team. Now, England are on international break. Southgate did not even bother inviting him, saying this guy is not on form. Sancho was the biggest surprise. How he did not invite Sancho to the England team is another discussion for another day. But I'll say this, Marcus Rashford has the talent. Remember, he was tipped to be the next Ronaldo. He was tipped to be better than Mbappe. But he seemed to have failed on all fronts. He hasn't up to Ronaldo's level. He's not. Mbappe has gone further. He seemed to have gone lower. So what is the problem? Only Marcus Rashford can figure this out. Rangnick's training regime of constant training, evening training for high press doesn't seem to suit Rashford and a few other players. Luke Shaw, Maguire, they are struggling with this extra training. But Rangnick is a tactician, and what he wants is more pace, high press. But United players, because Ole has put them in a blanket, in a cotton wool shell, and shepherded them and made them so comfortable and cozy, they're living these nice opulent lifestyles, they don't seem to know the left from the right. So when it comes to adjusting, they don't seem to know the fuck to do. And that's why they are not efficient, they're ineffective, and don't seem to be able to practice or play the way Rangnick wants. So while you're watching this video, drop your comment. Do you agree with me? What should Rashford do? He's now saying he wants to go to another team to see to get his options or play in another team, which will make him a better player. Get the fuck out of there. If you can't get yourself together at United, do you think it's going to be easier at Madrid or Barcelona or PSG? It definitely won't be easy in Italy because they will boo your ass off, mate. So instead of focusing on getting that back into his game and figuring it out and getting yourself together, the figuring it out and saying, I'm looking for other options to go to another team. Then you know what? Bye, mate. Adios, goodbye, and good night. You are not going to hold the club to ransom to pay you because you're not delivering. You're not delivering, mate. Yes, you're English. I get it. We're all from the same country. But at the same time, you're fucking up currently at the moment. My advice is, you're talented. Utilize your talent. Dig deep. Find that energy. Find the strength. Work as a team player. Do the extra training. Stop fucking about and put your head down when things don't go for you. The energy is gone. Elanga is doing a great job. Elanga deserves to start. You don't deserve to start, Mr. Rashford. Well, from us, If you agree with me, drop a comment. If you don't agree with me, drop a comment. I'm Tim Russell, the host of this channel. I'll see you on the next one, which will either be tomorrow. We're going to talk about Ten Hag, and we're going to talk about where the other teams are. Can United break into the top 4? I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to smash a like. Don't forget to subscribe by hitting the logo at the bottom right of our screen. I'll see you on the next one.